Obama.
Thanks, Obama. So we got a ZVZ or another ZVP. What would you like?
Let's split them up. Let's go with the ZVZ.
The ZVZ? We'll have a nice ZVZ sandwich. A ZVP on one side, ZVP on the other side, nice ZVZ in the middle.
The problem I feel like with having ZVZ in the middle is it leaves a very little bit of meat. It's like a lot of bread, a little bit of meat.
A little bit of meat, a lot of bread.
Unless these are like really long ZVZs, but...
Hey, who knows? PSosa could cheese it out, or he could make play a long record game. PSosa is good at everything. Alright, we're ready to go?
Yeah.
I want to say this is just a ladder match. I don't remember. Sorry. I think it is. You didn't tell me anything specifically, so... Can't... Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. One of the normal maps, sort of. So, in the top right-hand side, playing the pink Zerg, which actually means it cannot be a ladder game, it is PSosa.
Although soon, right?
Maybe? I don't know. Did they actually say they're going to do that?
I think so. I think that was in the community feedback. And down here in the bottom, we have rival Chimaera.
Chimaera. I think this may be one of those the CTL Masters weeklies. I think that's my guess. Not sure though. All right, so it looks like Chimaera going for a hatch first. PSosa also going for a hatch first. PSosa with a little more bold hatch first, out in the middle of nowhere though.
Do you take your hatch in the?
No, I take. I'm a pussy. I take it in the back, because I know like if some bullshit happens, I could use the ramp to my defense. But it is this outer one is pretty nice because it's harder for the other Zerg to know when you're taking your third, or you know stuff like that. And you have spines up this front. I don't know. It's just they're benefits.
I feel like with this, it does give you some defensive advantages, like in the mid game.
Yeah.
But it's harder to hold right in the early game.
Yeah. Like if he goes for like a early 13-12, it's much harder to hold this base.
Is this spawning pool a little misplaced?
Which one?
Sosa's. Like, is he mining gas inefficiently?
No, he's fine.
Okay. For a bit,
maybe slightly. But
no, there was a minute where one of the drums was going all the way around the other side.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Then that would be definitely wrong.
Yeah.
But right now it's fine. So it's gonna be looks like a setup for a big macro game. I actually find that this map does usually tend to lead the macro game just because of that pocket natural, so it's easier to take a third base at natural.
Well, we are seeing a Baneling nest pretty quickly.
That may just be for protection.
It's gonna be faster Baneling nest versus faster speed.
Oh, did he go Baneling nest before speed? Oh, he did. That sounds just super defensive, maybe? I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Probably grab a couple Banelings, sit on top of the ramp, and just kind of chill. That's my guess. There's only 4 lings out for Chimaera and 2. Oh, it's 4 and 4. Okay.
Because here's the speed.
Yeah. So it's just like because I think what it is PSosa didn't scout, right? So he has no idea what's coming at him, and he took this really kind of riskier natural.
Yeah.
So might as well make this just in case, which I think is a smart move. I don't do that, which is probably why I lose to a lot of early game shenanigans. 2 queens, making a 3rd queen. He's moving these 2 queens to the front, so he's been more protected. He may be a little bold bringing all these lings out here though, when he knows he went.
Later speed.
Yeah, when Baneling nest before speed, because one of the big things about ZVZ, right, is when your speed time finishes. That's one of the big timings where, like, if you're out on the map with no speed and your opponent has a lot of speed,
just about now.
But it doesn't matter if he does not as many links, right?
Yeah.
What you're afraid of is when the other opponent's speed finishes and he has more. You have to fight because you can't run anymore.
The Chimaera's gonna get a full scout. Let him get a drone.
Gets a drone. It's 2 drones?
2 drones, yeah, 2 drones. Trouble. So that's a nice little trade for him.
Yep. Okay, do I have a different overlay now? Wait, what just happened? Was this game created with the other mod that like shows when stuff is dying? Like
Maybe.
when I
I
don't know,
think
maybe
so.
whatever.
Yeah, so we're seeing a Roach Warren from Chimaera, while Sosa is going for melee upgrades.
And Chimaera's going for a lair right now with this Roach Warren.
So do you think that melee upgrades, do you think that this is going to be a Ling-based style?
Yeah, it's gotta be, right? It's gotta be
Yeah.
Ling into Muta or something.
I haven't seen very many non-Roach.
I think who'd I see play it? Oh, shoot. When we watched a show, we did that show match 2 weeks ago. I think Y Cyan did it, and oh god, I'm sorry, I forgot who else. Someone else did it, and it really worked out because, like, Lings when they have +1, right?
Yeah.
I think it wound up becoming a sort of a base trade situation, and Lings in a base trade with +1 killed everything really fast. But we'll see what happens here, because I don't think it's going to be base trade here.
Fire along with the Roach Warren.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see with against this kind of heavy Ling type of thing how that does.
Yeah. What the Lings should do, right? They should be able to keep Chimaera's mutas back in his side of the map. But he has enough Lings of himself, so he makes a couple banelings and places roaches in the right spots. He shouldn't take any damage, and his mutas should be able to go over and do what they gotta do.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's gonna be upgrades versus mutas, basically, right? It's gonna be a lot of Lings here. It's gonna be like a timing sort of.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to the micro.
Pretty well with his 1/1. His +1 attacks done. His +1 health is about to finish.
Yeah.
Makes
Makes 7 banelings.
Looks like Chimaera is kind of abandoning his third here.
Yeah. These bands gonna have to chill. There's no way you can fight this. He's gonna leave
I
his
think
third.
just kill the third.
4 mutas. Yeah, I think he's gonna get enough done with this, even when the mutas pop out.
Here comes.
He's gonna get good transfuse though.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
very nice.
That's a lot of Lings though to fight in this ramp.
He's gonna get both the queens.
These Lings are gonna do okay though, because they are +1/+1 versus 0/0 Lings.
The mutas on the top though do help out.
Yeah, the mutas are gonna help a ton.
That's damage.
But like this fight was a lot closer than it should have been.
Yes. And he lost his third, you know. So now it's going to be, can Sosa on turn hold on to his fourth
Yeah.
and third.
11
Only
mutas coming.
one spore crawler on the map so far?
There's
another
2 at the 2
three.
at the third, 2 at the main, and none in the natural.
I think he's going to get a cancel on this fourth.
How many queens are there? There's 3 queens. Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
I think
Unless
this fourth
he has a lot of
is
transfuses, I'm not sure if he has. And doesn't transfuse. Yeah. He doesn't want to. You don't want to fight these queens out here. If he loses these queens, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
So what he's gonna do is try to counterattack a little with these Lings. I don't think they're gonna get much done though, because there's still Lings back at Chimaera's side. And these meters have free reign over the base, pretty much. Just avoid the spore crawlers. Avoid the spore crawlers. Okay. Still 13 meters out. 2
This
queens.
fourth is dead.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing PSosa try and get into Hydralisk.
Is he? Yeah, the Hydros are down. The Hydros den is down, but I don't see any Hydros being made.
Supply blocked.
It's also very, very hard to make Hydras. Once like the meter count gets up there, starting Hydras is like it's very difficult because you'll never get the big enough Hydra ball to be able to fight that if he's smart,
This
right?
is a fair number of Lings over here.
Yeah. Although if he keeps the meters on this side of the map, he will get him out.
And he keeps the third down. So
Yeah. Because 2 bases is not a lot of bases for a Muta player. 4 gases isn't really that much. If it buys him enough, if it buys PSosa enough time to get his anti-Muta tech up, this could be pretty good.
He's got 10 Hydras gone the way. And the one thing is with these 3 bases, they are not that far apart. So it's not that hard to get him around. I would like to see him spread creep just between his bases. Queens and Hydras around.
Yeah, that's definitely true. He's gonna have a lot of a pretty big upgrade advantage, and I don't know why Chimaera isn't fighting this. Oh, now we can stop. There's 3 Hydras kind of sitting out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think he actually could have still won that fight, but he would have lost some mutas. It would have been worth it.
We have not seen a single roach hit, and now we're seeing Chimaera go into melee upgrades.
That makes sense. The usual transition is from mutas into Ling counterattacks into ultras. That's usually what it is. You grab the whole map, then go to ultra. Yeah. What's strange is he doesn't have the whole map. He has less of the map than the Hydra player.
Yeah.
Which is strange. Oh, can I get that cancel?
Oh no.
No, the Hydra's in the right position.
He may have been able to get the cancel if he just clicked on it, but he would have lost a bunch in the
yeah,
right?
yeah, no way.
He's
trying again. He loses one.
I really don't like this in and out thing, because I think that if you just go for it, you're gonna lose mutas, but fine. But if you go back and forth, these
yeah, you're just gonna use a lot for nothing.
And you just keep losing. You're gonna lose mutas for nothing.
Yeah.
But here comes a whole bunch more wings. But there are banelings here.
Yeah.
Should be able to just clean this up. Although
you gotta remember, +1 banelings.
6, 7, 8, 9 drones. That's a lot of drones.
You gotta remember, +1 Carapace lings don't die in one shot. The banelings.
Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna get the queen here too. Ooh. Chimaera a little bit sloppy with his defense here, but yeah, 10 drones, 11 drones. PSosa got so much damage off this that he should not have got.
Pieces are up over 20 workers. It's 29 to 52.
Yeah.
A fourth against a third that's not even mining at this point. And as this game goes on, I think these 20 mutas kind of begin to
become a little less useful.
Yeah, because they're just not going to be good in straight up engagements.
Yeah, yeah. And especially now that PSosa's got an infestation pit about to finish.
And we're
get one catch and everything's done.
Scouting around for hidden bases, because that's one thing that you can kind of, especially on this map with just how much, there's a lot of just random bases that you can lose track of. And then Lurker Den on its way.
Yeah.
So
I think what went wrong here for Chimaera is when you go mutas, right? What you usually want to do is get a map control the mutas, right? So you could take your third base safely, you could take your fourth base safely, and you keep the other person on 3 or 2 bases. He never let that happen. PSosa, that is.
Yeah.
And he even got put. Yeah, he even put Chimaera behind in bases when the muta player went behind, which is kind of unheard of. Yeah, so what you usually want, and then
transition into Roach Hydra.
For who? Oh yeah,
PSosa. Roach Hydra Lurker.
Roach Hydra Lurker, yeah.
Even some infestors.
Yeah. So the other thing is when you go, usually what I see is when someone goes mutas, right? If they get a huge advantage, they stay on mutas and they try to win the game off mutas. But if you get like a little bit of advantage, usually what they do is they get a little bit of advantage, keep the map, and then switch in the Roach Hydra because your economy was so much better.
He can get
he never even got that. Oh, if he gets it. Oh, he gets it. Denied. I like that.
Very, very.
I didn't know that thing says denied. That's kind of cool. If the building gets killed as it's in that like final stand, that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it says denied. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Really? I wonder if that's a StarCraft thing or a...
I'm assuming what they did is they made this game with the extension mod.
Yeah, that's like a game hard or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Baneling landmines. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen this in a while, especially in ZVZ. I haven't seen this since.
Harder though because of the speed of units compared to Terran units.
So what the whole point of this is to kill off a significant amount of
Hydras though.
Yeah. Does he know? Because he spread out his Hydras really well there.
Yeah.
Unless he's just waiting for the Banelings, like the rolling Banelings, not the burrow Banelings. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
And this is going to be a hard army to stop.
There's no stopping it. He's 70 supply up, 50 army supply up. The Roach is going into the main. The mutas are taking out clumps of Hydras, but even if he does, it's enough damage. He can reinforce and the game will be over.
It's going to be 4 base to essentially 1.
Yeah. High is probably going to go down here. There's the GG. Cool play by PSosa, actually. I've never actually seen anyone beat mutas with +1/+1 lings just like that. Or I just don't watch enough ZVZ, which is also very possible. Alright.